As an atheist, I don't believe in spiritual beings or supernatural entities. At the time, I was sleeping on my father's futon in his living room, which was essentially my room in our double-wide trailer. I know, it sounds like the setting for a typical trailer park abduction story. On this particular summer night, the cacophony of crickets and other insects outside made it difficult for me to fall asleep. Despite the air conditioner blasting cold air, my room felt like an oven, and I was sweating profusely. I kicked off the covers and lay there, staring at the ceiling, when suddenly the noise stopped. I don't mean the insects stopped making noise. I mean, I went deaf. I sat up and called out for my dad, but I couldn't even hear my own voice. The room was sweltering, and I was paralyzed with fear. I wanted to stand up and wake my dad, but I was too afraid to move. I sat there, staring into the darkness, hoping it was all just a bad dream. That's when I felt the door open, even though I couldn't see or hear it. I knew that feeling, and it sent chills down my spine. Suddenly I felt like a giant hand was wrapping around my chest, yanking me off the futon. My hearing returned, and I was screaming at the top of my lungs. My father was shaking me awake, and I was halfway outside our door. The neighbors came out and the police were called, but there was no explanation for what had happened. I had a massive bruise on my chest, the size of a pumpkin, that no one could explain. To this day, I have no idea what was real and what was just a dream. I have no idea what I could have done to cause such a bruise and that overwhelming fear. I've never felt the same way since, and I couldn't move during the entire ordeal.